Together, we can help end period poverty. Period poverty, you might be thinking, what is that? Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing either till 2015. See, growing up, we were middle class. I mean, we didn't have a lot of money. I remember going shopping with my mom and she would be like, okay, we're not going to show your dad this stuff. We're only going to show him this stuff. So hide those things. But we always had food on the table. My parents paid for dance classes. We had new school clothes every year. And magically, every month, period supplies would show up in the cabinet underneath the sink. But for many women, that just simply isn't the case. In 2015, there was a drive, and I can't remember if it was our church or if it was the town, but there was a list of supplies that they needed. And on that list was tampons and sanitary products. It hit me like a ton of bricks. There's women out there who can't afford their period supplies. I mean, of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? But it had never dawned on me. I literally never thought about that before. And so, of course, I grabbed my boys and we went down to the store and we picked up as many period supplies as we could and we brought them down to the town center and donated them. And that is why I am teaming up with the Alliance for Period Supplies to help and have a portion of the proceeds from my book, The Ins and Outs of My Vagina, go to help end period poverty once and for all. It was so important for me to be a part of this great movement, this important cause, because it's hard enough being a woman. It really is. And look, we don't want to be given anything just because we're a woman. Put us on the field and we'll compete just the same as everybody else, right? But if we can't even get to the field, if women are being held back because they don't have access to period supplies, no, that is not going to work for me. There are girls right now who cannot go to school. They have to stay home because they don't have access to these supplies. There are women who can't go to work and feed their family and do their job because they simply don't have pads and tampons and period underwear. I mean, my last cycle alone cost me about $25. For some people, that's a lot of money, and they don't have that disposable income. But you can help change that. You can go right now on Amazon and pre-order your copy of The Ins and Outs of My Vagina and know that a portion of those proceeds is going to help women in need, women who don't have access to these supplies. And if you're not sure if the book's for you, I get it, the title is a little crazy. You can go to theinsandoutsofmyvagina.com and download a free snippet. Check it out. The book is smart, it is funny, and honestly, the writing is damn good. If you're scared to type vagina into your browser, I also get it. You can go to KarenFreeland.com and click on the tab that says My Memoir. You'll get to the exact same place. Don't necessarily do this for me, right? Do this for the women that we are going to be helping who can now go to their job, can go to school, can function in society with access to the period supplies that they need. And look, if the book really isn't for you, I just invite you to consider making a donation directly to Alliance for Period Supplies. It's that important. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you all the best, and go to Amazon right now and pre-order your copy of The Ins and Outs of My Vagina. Thank you so much.